Let's move on to this. The ongoing fraud trial against President Trump continues today in a New York courtroom after his two adult sons took the stand just last week. It's now his daughter's turn. Ivanka Trump is set to testify later on this morning. At issue here is a Manhattan apartment that she once rented with her husband and was offered to purchase. Dre Clark joins us live outside that courthouse in Manhattan with more. Dre, good morning.
Markie, good morning. Another big day here at the courthouse in Lower Manhattan after her father testified, and it was very contentious on Monday. Ivanka Trump is next to take the stand. She is a former executive vice president at her father's real estate company. She was head of development and acquisitions, including bank loans. But unlike her two brothers, Don Jr. and Eric Trump, she is no longer named in this lawsuit. In June, an appeals court dismissed her from the case, citing a lapsed statute of limitations. Now, since her father left the White House, Ivanka Trump relatively has been reclusive and staying out of the limelight after moving her family from the nation's capital to Florida. Ivanka filed a motion actually asking she be excused from testifying because she's a busy mother of three living in Florida, and coming to New York during the school week would be inconvenient. Her request was denied. So today, lawyers with the New York State Attorney General's office will question her about business and bank transactions and also about the evaluation of an apartment she rented from the Trump organization that she was later offered to buy for $8 million. But after that did not happen, the apartment was later listed for 2.5 times that $8 million rate. The New York State Attorney General Letitia James is suing Mr. Trump and his two sons, Don Jr. and Eric, for lying about Mr. Trump's net worth and overvaluing some of their real estate holdings in order to get bank loans and better insurance premiums. Before the trial even started, though, the judge found Mr. Trump, his two sons, and other company executives liable for fraud. The Attorney General is asking the judge to make the Trumps pay a $250 million fine and ban the Trumps from doing business here in New York. The AG says Ivanka is still financially and professionally connected with the family business, so her testimony is both relevant and necessary. Now, Mr. Trump testified here at the courthouse on Monday, with many people calling that day very chaotic, some even suggesting he may have actually heard his case. That followed both Don Jr. and Eric Trump, who testified last week, saying that they had no direct involvement in any of the preparation or approval of any of those financial documents that are now being called into question as fraudulent. Meanwhile, after Ivanka Trump finishes her testimony today, the Attorney General plans to rest her case, and then Mr. Trump's legal team will have a chance to present their case before a judge, and they're expected to wrap up sometime in mid-December. Adrienne?
Yeah, it's just, we're going to see how this all plays out, how long the appeal process takes. Thank you, Dre.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.